Chapter 844, Contest Between Two Fangs. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Central Continent Refinement Path Convention, 12th round. The competition was at its most crucial moment. The entire stage's focus was on two people. One was wearing a black robe. His body was strong and muscular. He wore a mask as he manipulated the flame in front of him. It was Fang Yuan. The other was wearing a plain white robe. His hair was white as snow, and he had a tattoo on his forehead. It was Fang Yuan. This is a contest between two Fangs. Fang Yuan is amazing. He used 3 refinement path killer moves and reduced the lead. Even so, Fang Yuan still has the advantage. Sigh, he is too amazing. He probably is the best in quick thinking in this competition. This time, the moment the goo refinement started, he took the lead by a huge margin. There are still uncertainties. Both Fang Yuan and Fang Yuan have one chance left in their hands. If they use it, they can remove a portion of immortal materials from the other party. Be it on the stage or below it, audiences were discussing among themselves enthusiastically. By now, all of the other goo masters in this round had been eliminated. Only Fang Yuan and Fang Yuan were left. Fang Yuan's gaze was calm as he focused on controlling the fire in front of him. Fang Yuan. He even had the time to turn around and look at Fang Yuan on his left, observing his opponent. Fang Yuan was a goo immortal as well. He placed 3rd in Fang Yuan's previous life. He was a woodpath goo immortal. In the entire competition, this round's task was the most unfavorable for him. Fang Yuan used this opportunity to challenge and attempt to get rid of him in advance. But Fang Yuan had gone all out in the middle to later stage, using 3 refinement path killer moves. Among them was a refinement path immortal killer move. He pulled his distance closer to Fang Yuan in an instant. It caused the result of this goo refinement to become uncertain again. Worthy of someone who achieved 3rd place in my previous life, he is so hard to deal with. Eh? Fang Yuan's expression changed suddenly. The flame in front of him flickered. The blue peacock's head that had halfway been melted suddenly turned into ash and fell onto the ground. This, Fang Yuan's expression did not change, but his heart sank. Oh no, I happened to hit the chance of failure. He reacted quickly, turning around and grabbing at his right side towards the final blue peacock there. But just as he killed the blue peacock and was about to throw its head towards the fire, Fang Yuan spoke. I am using my chance to remove the goo refinement material, blue peacock, from Fang Yuan. The elder hosting the competition immediately responded, approved. The moment he said that, the blue peacock beside Fang Yuan vanished and was taken away. Yo! The crowd gasped. Each person was given 2 live blue peacocks. Fang Yuan wanted to use a peacock's head to refine goo and failed once. Right now, his only remaining blue peacock was taken away. Beautiful. A beautiful choice. Fang Yuan picked his timing really well. Fang Yuan is in trouble. Indeed, Fang Yuan was at the last few steps, but after losing the crucial materials, he can only change the goo recipe and take a huge detour towards the finish line. Looking at Fang Yuan, he was not far behind Fang Yuan originally. Right now, he should be able to catch up and eliminate Fang Yuan. Fang Yuan is going to be eliminated? Noticing this point, the crowd was in a commotion. Recently, Fang Yuan went ahead and challenged many goo refinement experts. His power was ingrained in them. The outside world had greatly raised their evaluation towards his strength. Most people thought that Fang Yuan had reached the attainment of a refinement path grandmaster. A small number of people even felt that the ability Fang Yuan displayed had exceeded the level of a refinement path grandmaster. They thought he had reached refinement path, quasi-great grandmaster attainment. Not mentioning refinement path grandmaster, the evaluation of him being at quasi-great grandmaster in refinement path was too absurdly high. Out of the refinement path attainment levels of ordinary master, grandmaster, great grandmaster, and supreme grandmaster, only 3 people had reached the highest level in history. They were the 3 olds of refinement path. Their names were Old Eccentric, Tiannan, Old Immortal Kongju, and Long-Hair Ancestor. But even quasi-great grandmasters were very rare. Among the refinement path goo masters, publicly known in Northern Plains, There were only 4 at that level or higher. They were Yao Huang, Murong Shuixiang, Lady Wan Shou, and Lady Miao Li. These were the 4 highest experts of refinement path in Northern Plains. In terms of refinement path attainment, it was impossible for Fang Yuan to be on the same level as them. But it was not strange that people had such thoughts. The capability that Fang Yuan displayed was simply too great. He knew all of the questions in advance. This allowed him to stay far ahead of those at the second place in every round. When one walks along a river's banks, how can they not wet their shoes? This time, Fang Yuan struck and wanted to eliminate Fang Huai, but he caused harm to himself instead. Ha ha ha. Some people were gloating. That's right, he is too arrogant. I couldn't stand him since long ago. Well done, Fang Huai. This Fang Huai is too despicable. Lord Fang Yuan, you have to hang on. Immortal Crane Sect disciples, who were watching, shouted to cheer on Fang Yuan. After Fang Yuan captured Fang Zhang, Immortal Crane Sect did not make a response. It seemed like they acknowledged this matter. Fang Yuan, I win. Fang Huai spoke with a clear smile. Fang Yuan, I win. Fang Huai spoke with a clear smile. He was very confident. It was as if he had already grasped victory in his hands. Is that so? Fang Yuan sneered. He grabbed with his hand, and the headless peacock corpse flew towards him. There were 2 live blue peacocks among the goo refinement materials. Fang Yuan killed one of them and took the head. In the end, he failed, and the second peacock got taken away. Right now, the corpse that he had was left behind from the first. Fang Yuan opened his fist as a gush of thick blood-colored fog burst out from his hand. In a few breaths' time, the fog covered the headless corpse entirely. Bystanders could not see what was going on. This is an evil blood refinement art again. This is not the first time Fang Yuan has used blood refinement techniques. Why is such a person an elder of Immortal Crane Sect? One of the 10 great ancient sects, Immortal Crane Sect, is also starting to fall from grace? Many goo masters exclaimed after seeing this. Some people even shouted, why is such a person not on the Demon Judgment Board? Fang Yuan used blood refinement techniques time and time again in public. Immortal Crane Sect was facing strong public criticism. What do you know? Blood refinement is just blood refinement. It is only a technique. If used in the hands of righteousness, it is righteous. When used in the hands of evil, it is evil. It all depends on oneself. An Immortal Crane Sect disciple was indignant, he rebuked loudly. But the elder that brought them scolded him loudly. Quiet, do not spout nonsense. This disciple could only lower his head and sit down quietly and resentfully. In just a while, the blood-colored fog faded, and the headless peacock corpse shrunk by 20%. But a blue peacock head had appeared instead. This is a blood path goo refinement killer move. It is so amazing, able to collect corpses and transform the material. This kind of material conversion can be done in other paths too, but isn't his rate of conversion too fast? Everyone's gazes were fixed on this. Fang Yuan tossed this peacock head into the fire. As the fire burned, the peacock head started to melt, the molten head fusing into the incomplete goo that was in the fire. A moment later, the bird had melted and fused into the incomplete goo fully. Fang Yuan went to the next step. It is as good as over. Seeing this, some people sighed. That's right, the last few steps have no risks. Without any mishaps, Fang Yuan will be the winner. The failure earlier was just an unexpected surprise. It had a low probability and will likely never happen again. Sigh, to think that Fang Huai could not stop Fang Yuan either. Just as everyone was sighing, Fang Huai laughed loudly inwardly. This is the way, you think you've won, huh? I took away your blue peacock. The objective to waste your time has been achieved. With my final refinement path killer move, I can surpass you and become the winner of this round. Fang Yuan, I need to thank you. You approached me personally. Once I defeat you, it would be like I defeated everyone that you defeated. Ha 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 ha, this is great. But just at this moment, Fang Yuan spoke. I want to use a chance and remove one of my opponent's materials. The hosting elder immediately replied, please speak. Fang Huai was slightly shocked, but he soon smiled coldly to himself, thinking, remove it. Remove whatever you want. Fang Yuan took a look at Fang Huai as his gaze was calm as water. I will remove the goo refinement material, Wild Bull Eyeball. Fang Huai's cold smile froze. The hosting elder was stunned too. The audience was confused. Didn't Fang Huai already use the crucial material, Wild Bull Eyeball, and fuse it into his incomplete goo? Fang Yuan wanted to take away a goo refinement material that had already been used. This was not allowed by the rules. But Fang Yuan was insistent on it. He said to Fang Huai, Fang Huai, are you not handing over the Wild Bull Eyeball that you are secretly hiding? Are you trying to break the rules of the competition? Fang Huai's face showed extreme disbelief. He hid the Wild Bull Eyeball using his unique technique. Fang Yuan actually sensed it. Wild Bull Eyeball was an important goo refinement material. Fang Huai had long ago during the refinement made preparations for it, and the refinement path killer move that would bring him victory relied on it. Without the Wild Bull Eyeball, Fang Huai would not have the necessary components. How could he defeat Fang Yuan? But if he did not take it out, he could not hide it from anyone else anyway. Even if he could, if Fang Yuan raised an objection, the refinement path convention would undergo a thorough search. Fang Huai's reputation would be ruined. Thus, Fang Huai had to take it out regardless of his intentions. Under everyone's shocked gazes, he gritted his teeth as he took out the Wild Bull Eyeball from the fire. Here! He smashed the Wild Bull Eyeball on the ground in rage. He scattered the goo refinement flame as he walked away. This was the same as admitting his defeat. The crowd was silent before bursting into a commotion. Fang Yuan ignored these voices. He refined the goo worms in his hands unhurriedly until he obtained success. I finally won. This way there should be no problem in getting top 6. Fang Yuan was bathed in everyone's shock, admiration, praise, and envy, but he had no expression as he let out a breath of cloudy air. Thankfully, I had my previous life's memories. I knew about Fang Huai's trump card. Otherwise, he might have won. He looked like he had an easy time, but he actually faced great pressure internally. He was only a refinement path, quasi-grandmaster. Even with the advantage of rebirth, it was very difficult to eliminate these competitors. The case of Firesmith Dragon Chief was only an exception. Though Fang Yuan managed to beat these people, it was not like what the outside world was saying, that he had an easy time, or he had huge superiority.